The biggest sign that you are not emotionally available to yourself is when other people are not emotionally available to you. And it's not like every person you meet is going to be emotionally unavailable to you. It is going to be that one person that you desperately want, and he is the one or she is the one who is not emotionally available to you. That is when you know that you yourself are not emotionally available to yourself. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing how to become emotionally available to yourself. And in order to understand that, we must know how it looks like to be emotionally unavailable to yourself. The first thing that you do to yourself, you numb your emotions. It can be through watching TV, it can be through surrounding yourself with people, eating a lot of food, even alcohol, anything that you are using to numb yourself so you don't have to feel the past pain, so you don't have to feel every heartbreak you have experienced, the grief, the unprocessed grief that stays here. If you don't want to process that grief, you tend to look externally so that you can numb those emotions, so that you can forget that pain. But just because you are trying to numb them, you are trying to forget them, doesn't mean that those emotions are not lying here. They are still inside your body because you did not move through them. Also, one of the reasons we tend to do it because life is so fast moving. It's like everybody tells you, just move past it, let it go. But just because somebody else told you that let it go doesn't mean that you want to let it go, because it was your heart that got broken. The people closest to you hurt you, and because of that, you are not willing to let it go. So, in order to let it go, you must not numb those emotions. Feel them, but don't also drown in them. Let these emotions go. Understand this. You experienced heartbreak or anything bad that happened to you. Now, here you have that grief. Feel and allow yourself to feel shitty. Feel the worst. And while you are doing it, start dancing. Play a song or sing and move your body along with that pain. Close your eyes, feel all that pain, remember all of that pain, and while you are experiencing that, while you are feeling that, dance, move your body. You can even do it barefoot. You can even do it in nature, because when you are doing that, all of those emotions pent up inside your body, you're going to release them. You can even do it in your room. Feel all of those emotions, the pain, the jealousy, every negative emotion. Allow yourself to feel it, and then along with it, you are moving your body so that it doesn't stay stuck inside your body. So that is how I release it. The second thing you do is you seek validation, external validation through people pleasing. First, I become aware of it, that I am trying to please these people. I am seeking their validation. Every time I look at all the people who have liked my post or who have commented on my post or shared it, every time I seek that validation, I pull myself back. I become aware of it. And then, this is the important part, I do exact opposite of what was fulfilling me through that validation. What I was doing to please people, like, look at my eyes. I would never do this bold makeup. I would usually, in all of my past videos, I would do very light makeup because I had imposed all of it onto myself. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to feel like this. I want people to like me. No, don't care about it anymore. Do one thing every day that allows you to stop people pleasing. If you were pleasing people by shrinking yourself, you did not want to be seen for everything that you are. Do the exact opposite of what you have been doing. You used to do light makeup because you didn't want people to think that you are too much, too extravagant. Do the exact opposite of what you fear the most. Do bold makeup. You wear basic outfits, wear outfits that make you stand out. Rewire your brain. Feel safe in being extravagant. Feel safe in standing out, being bold, speaking everything that you have suppressed in your throat. Every time you stopped yourself from saying something because people will judge you, start speaking all of it. So, numbing your emotions through people, food, alcohol, TV series, movies, doing business, doing work all the time, just to numb your old emotions that you have never processed, never got a chance to process. Stop numbing your emotions. Stop seeking validation externally through comparison, through judgment, comparing with other people how much they have grown, how much work they are doing, whether people are giving you more likes or not. Stop doing that. People pleasing, constantly trying to become someone that you are not, suppressing your voice just to be liked, saying things that you don't even mean just to be liked. Stop doing that. And fourth, if you fear being rejected, abandoned, journal about it. Accept every part of it. When you have a fear of being seen, you fear being abandoned and rejected. And it is because you were not emotionally available to yourself by yourself rejecting this version of you, yourself abandoning this version of you. You abandoned yourself, you rejected yourself. The moment you decide that I am going to accept every part of me, I am not going to abandon this version of me, I am not going to reject this version of me. In fact, I will grow into this confident person that I've never been before because I want to be this confident person, this self loving person, this person who values her own opinions, who speaks even if people are judging her. I want to become this version. So you are going to accept this version that you currently have, and then you are going to transform yourself into the version that you want to become. In order to become that version, you need to write all of it. What is this version that I want to become like? That I want to see myself as, look like? She is confident. She expresses herself. She is creative. She doesn't hide her authentic self. She isn't afraid of conflicts. She's bold. She does bold makeup. She's all of it. She's not constrained by any identity. She can be bold today, soft tomorrow, magnetic today, seductress tomorrow. Your choice. This is your life. Don't let people who are not even going to contribute into your life, complete strangers, don't let their opinions affect you. At the end, you are going to be with yourself. Nobody else is going to be with you. They are going to all move on in their lives. They are never even going to remember that thing that you feared the most. Doing that bold makeup. Do you think if I did bold makeup 10 years ago, anybody even remembers it? They will remember this present moment and then they'll forget. So I am going to do exactly as I please, exactly as I want to be. And that is how you become emotionally available to yourself. Don't numb these emotions, these desires that you feel for yourself, this creativity. Don't numb this creativity. Post what you want to post. You should know your value. You should not rely on these people for validating you. You are going to validate yourself. And the moment you start validating yourself, that is enough proof that you have become emotionally available to yourself. The moment you feel all those emotions and release them with love, you become emotionally available to yourself. The moment you release all these fears, or in fact, even if you fear that people are going to judge you, you still take action. You still come out as the person you wanted to come as. This bold version or this soft version that you desire, that is not being controlled by all the opinions of people. This is one thing that women do a lot. I want to be a soft feminine because bold feminine is being rejected. And why is she being rejected? Because the first person to reject her is you. Both the soft and the bold, the dark feminine within you, are very powerful and are both aspects of your feminine energy. You can't accept one goddess within you and reject the other. The moment you don't reject yourself or don't abandon yourself is the moment you won't take it personally because you have transformed yourself. You are not limited to one personality. You are going to be dark feminine, you are going to be soft feminine. Every version of you are going to allow yourself to be. Every time a person rejected you or abandoned you or was emotionally unavailable to you, ghosted you, that is all a reflection. Every time you become aware of their actions, understand that you are doing it to yourself somewhere. This version of me, this past version of me, as I can recall, kept chasing love. It was because I rejected the love that was within me. I kept pouring outside of myself. I kept desiring other people's company when I could have given that to myself. So now what I do, I give all of that time to myself. I become completely available to myself. I create through whatever I have learned. I pour into my body, I pour into my face, into how I look, how I want to feel, how my mindset is going to look like, what I want to attract. I only focus on what I want. Reading all those books that I have, and it makes me so happy, it makes me feel so complete within myself. That is when I am completely, not just emotionally, I am physically present, I am emotionally present, I am energetically present, and I'm aligning with my soul. The more I do it, and I don't judge any past version of me that was not at this level, I just see where I have come, and that is enough. And I know just by looking at where I have come, I know where I'm going to go. And it is going to be way better because that is what I'm attracting. This is how you need to feel every day. This is how you become emotionally available. Journal or speak these thoughts aloud. But look at what you want to become. Speak what you want to become, what you desire. Focus only on that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions regarding this, drop them down in the comments. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.